and welcome back to my channel. So the month of April is going to be getting over now. That means that summer is going to be coming, and there'll be lots of visits to the beach, and it'll be very hot and humid. And one thing which we cannot forget in summer is ice cream, which is the theme for my new bullet journal setup in the month of May. So you guys may have guessed, this is a bullet journal setup video for the month of May, and the theme is ice creams. I'm posting this video a bit earlier than I usually do because I have my exams which are going to be my finals, so I won't be able to upload a video for about a month or so. So I hope you guys will wait for me until then, and I'll try to make even more better content after I return from my little break, and I hope you guys will wait for me until then. But for right now, I hope you guys enjoy this bullet journal setup. Let's get right into it, guys.
So I'm starting, and I sort of colored each of the ice cream already because I thought that I didn't want to show you guys all of that. You guys can color into the ice cream however you want and in whatever colors you all want. So for writing May and the little quote under which says life is better with ice cream, I used my Tombow Fudenoske brush pen, and I wrote with a sort of calligraphy font. And as for the ice creams, I have chosen different sort of colors and different sort of vessels in their air and different types of ice creams. You guys can make whatever type you want. These ones were what I chose, and it could be that you guys want something different, so you guys can choose that too. So for sort of decorating a bit more, I'm using these pastel sort of shades of different colors, which are pink, blue and purple, and I'm sort of coloring into places. So I also colored ice cream and May, and I made this sort of cloud around the sort of quote so that it looks a bit better. And now we are into the sort of calendar spread, and I'm coloring into the days of the week with the sort of same colors like before. And I've used these colors a lot in the spread, so I've also made these like circles for each of the dates, and I'm making this drop shadow using a blue color here. I'm using this old paper so that it doesn't, the color doesn't come onto the sort of side of the bullet journal. Now I'm using this pink color for writing May in this sort of cursive font, and I also do some ice creams here which I'm going to be coloring in with these colors. I wrote May in a cursive font in the sort of pink one which I had written. Now I've colored every ice cream there, and here I wrote May again because it was empty. And I'm using those same 3 colors for coloring in here. I'm sort of also giving it a bit of a bold look and a sort of drop shadow and outline because to make it look a bit more better. And I think this looks a bit more better than the before one. And I also use this mint green sort of color and this blue color for making this cloud just for some extra decoration. And now we are onto the mood tracker. For writing mood tracker again, I'm using the same color, not the same colors but like in the same color scheme, and I'm writing one letter with one color over here. I'm using a cursive font like before. So in this mood tracker, according to my mood, I'm going to be coloring into the sort of ice creams there, and these are the sort of moods which I'm sort of filling in. I gave myself a variety like before, as I mentioned in my previous bullet journal videos, and here I'm just outlining the sort of place where I've written everything. Now for the habit tracker, I've used those different pastel shades, and I made mini calendars. So the usual ones which I make are a bit more square and like rectangular, but these are more rounded, and I really like how they turned out. So we're done with all of them, guys. And now I'm sort of coloring into the word habit with different colors. I made that into ice creams, like each alphabet or letter is a ice cream. And then down I wrote tracker with the black pen. As you guys may have noticed, I sort of outlined everything with the black color before so that I don't have to show you guys outlining it again and again. And now for the tracker, I'm using different pastel shade colors, and I'm making circles on each of the letter. I also added some colors which are not pastel shades but just some very light sort of colors. Now for writing brain dump, I'm using the sort of fine tip side of the brush pen, and I'm writing brain with that. And for writing dump, I'm using my brush pen again, and I put it in the green sort of cloud. I also do 2 ice creams there, and I'll be coloring into that too. Now I'm using this mint green sort of color and giving it a rectangular boundary sort of for the brain dump. And here I made a playlist spread again because I wanted to add that for this month. So in this I've included songs with the name starting with ice cream, or some summer related songs, or just some songs that I really like. So I'm just sort of writing it up there. I didn't realize it, but the thing did not come, the top part. So I wrote playlist in sort of ice cream or popsicle, and then I used the same pastel shades and made circles around it. And I'm also doing that for the numbers of the song. You guys can see all of that now. So next up is the sort of week 1 spread, and for this I wrote week 1 twice because there were some extra spaces. Now I've colored all of the ice cream, and I'm sort of cutting this sort of Dutch toe sort of thing where I made different ice creams around the sort of edges of the page of the sort of days, the rectangles, and now I'm sort of cutting it around that. I'm trying to be really careful and not cut into the sort of ice creams. If you guys want, you can push the ice creams a bit more inside and make them into rectangles and just cut it normally, but I wanted to do it this way. Now I'm writing the days of the week and the dates inside the sort of ice cream, and I just wrote notes there. Now I'm using my colors and just decorating it a bit more with the sort of main colors. And for writing for the ice cream on the side where I wrote week 1, I made a calendar in it, and on the top I made a sort of vanilla ice cream with some sprinkles. Like before, I also kept a paper here so that it doesn't get on the other page. And here I wrote the sort of quote ice cream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. And for writing the word scream twice, I use pink and blue to write it in a bubble font, and I use the same one for writing ice there, but I didn't use the same one for writing the third scream. And for writing cream down there, I just used my mint color, and then I wrote with calligraphy, and we're done, guys. So this is the final flip through, guys, and I really liked how each of the spreads turned out. They turned out really colorful and very pretty. And let me know down in the comments if you guys liked the spreads and which ones were your favorite. And for now, this is the final flip through.
Thank you so much for watching my video, guys. I hope that you guys like this bullet journal setup, because in this bullet journal setup I added something which everyone liked, which is ice cream. You guys can comment down below what I can do for some further bullet journal setup for the coming weeks of the month of May. And as I mentioned before, I won't be uploading a video for a month or so, so I hope you guys will wait for me until then. And if any of you are going to be answering your final board exams, any other exams, I want to wish all of you best of luck, and we all will do well. And please like, share, comment and subscribe. And if you already subscribed, hit the notification bell so you get notified whenever I upload a video. And I'll be seeing you all in my next video, which will be about a month later. Until then, bye guys.